Good evening. And on behalf of the entire Mississippi RiverKings organization and our parent company, Maddox Foundation, thank you all for being here tonight as we raise Derek Landmesser's 55 up to the rafters. I have the pleasure of introducing a man who doesn't need much of an introduction. For 10 seasons, you knew him as one of the most standout defensemen. Along the way, he racked up individual accolades, including 7 CHL All-Star appearances, and is a career record holder for the RiverKings with points by a defenseman in a single season with 81, plus minus in a single season with plus 59, career regular season games played 627, career assists 462, and career points 563. In 6 of his last 8 seasons, he led the RiverKings in assists, and in each of his final 8 seasons, he led the RiverKings defensemen in points. In the 2009-10 season, Mess was named to the CHL All-Decade Team. Add on top of that, a UHL championship in 2002 in Muskegon, and a 2003 CHL President's Cup championship right here in this building. It's not a bad playing career. I've worked with Mess over the course of the last 5 seasons he's been coaching. In that time, I've not only had countless new nicknames and have been given some priceless new pieces of headwear, but I've also have gotten the chance to get to know him and also learn from him. If you talk to Mess for any length of time, you'll notice a couple of things. First, it's impossible for him to not mention his wife Tammy and daughters Megan, Sarah, and Rachel at some point in any conversation. And he's also a team guy first, who never wants the spotlight on him. He's always conscious of the team and the people that are around him. So it was no surprise when I sat down with him to talk about this ceremony, one of the first things he said about it is, "I don't want this whole thing to be about me." To which I responded, "I don't think you understand how this works." But that's just how Mess is. For the RiverKings, Mess has served as assistant captain, junior Street Kings youth roller hockey director, junior Street Kings referee, a pinnacle of our community of development appearances, and now as a coach. As coach, Mess is shaping the next generation of hockey players, instilling in them the same values that guided him to success as a player. And after spending so much time with him as a member of this staff, it's impossible for him to not have taught me things as well. And as someone who has learned from Derek on how to be a better leader and a professional, I can say we are lucky and we are privileged to have him here leading our team. In addition to all of us here, there are a few other people from around the world who have something they'd like to say to you. If you could please direct your attention to the video board.
Good evening, Derek. Just wanted to say congratulations on having your jersey retired. Not only does this show all of the things that you've done on the ice, but more importantly, everything that you've done off the ice to represent the RiverKings, yourself, and your family in the community of South Haven. On behalf of the Board of Governors and everybody with the SPHL, enjoy this night and congratulations.
Hey there, RiverKings. Brian Tucker here. What a special night for Derek and his family. I had the privilege of playing with Mess for 4 years in Memphis. You know what you're getting from him every night, 100%. He was the guy you had on the ice in any situation. I don't know if you wanted to score a goal or defend against a goal. This couldn't happen to a better guy. Congratulations, Mess. Have a great night, guys. Bring the cup home.
Hey, Derek. Congratulations on getting your number raised to the roof. You're a great teammate, but even a better friend. The RiverKing organization is lucky to have a guy like you. I don't know too many guys that are as valuable to the team, the community, and an organization. So congratulations, well deserved. I wish you could be there. Enjoy your night. You should be really proud.
First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate you on an incredible career, one in which I was fortunate enough to be a teammate of yours, and more importantly, the opportunity to raise our young children together as the closest of friends. It's only fitting that the RiverKings retire number 55 high in the rafters for not only your outstanding and dedication on the ice, but more important, your commitment to the DeSoto County community and beyond. I'm sure that as a coach, you will demand only from your players as what you were willing to give as a player. With that, I'm sure you will be very successful behind the bench. Once again, Dirk, congratulations. I look forward to seeing 13 and 55 hanging together again.
Hello RiverKings fans, I'm Kevin Holliday. I played with the RiverKings from the 2000-2001 season. I played with Derek for most of my career, not only as teammates, but he was my defense partner and we were roommates on the road. I would like to congratulate Lanny at this time for this special night for his jersey retirement. I can't think of a more well-deserving RiverKing than Lanny to have this honor. Derek's dedication, commitment to the RiverKings organization, the RiverKings fans, and the community are second to none. I'm just glad the RiverKings didn't take nearly as long to retire Derek's jersey as it did for him to retire from playing. I'm just glad he finally hung him up and he's letting the kids play. Congratulations again, Lanny, and good luck on this year's season.
I mean, Mess was an awesome guy. I mean, the one thing that sticks out for me with Mess was just his sense of humor and the way he treated people. But on the ice, he was a competitor. Off the ice, he liked to have a good time, joke around the locker room, keep it light, keep it easy, and just an all-around good teammate. But I just do remember how the team chemistry really was unreal, and just from the older guys all the way through the younger guys, it was really light and just a lot of fun stuff in the locker room. It was really one of my favorite years of the professional hockey. Yeah, congratulations, Mess. It's a huge honor. You were one of my favorite teammates. My first year pro, won a championship together, so I wish you all the best, and it sounds like you're doing great, so good job.
Hey, congrats, Derek. What an honor. Well-deserved. Be part of that big championship that one year in Memphis. Go on to play there for a while, and now the head coach, and the message just keeps getting better and better. Congratulations to you and Tammy and your three beautiful girls, and that jersey be up there, looking at that up there every day, and with a big proud smile on your face, and good luck the rest of the year, and go RiverKings.
Derek Landmesser's 10-year playing career with the RiverKings ended after the 2010-11 season. He finished as the franchise's all-time leader with 627 games played, 563 points, and 462 assists. He is one of 4 RiverKings to score 100 goals, finishing with 101 goals in his RiverKings career. He was the CHL Most Outstanding Defenseman in 2000-2001, was a member of the All-CHL team 3 times, and won a President's Cup in 2003. All that success on the ice was matched with contributions off the ice in the Mid-South community.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your head coach and number 55, Derek Landmesser.
All right, I'll do my best to keep this short. I wanted to start out with a story, a quick one. It involves the coach of the other team, Kevin Kerr. Talk about the ups and downs of hockey. Well, I was a rookie playing in Thunder Bay, and it was one of my first pro hockey games. My first couple years, well, my first 2 years, I didn't see the ice a whole lot. We were in Flint, Michigan, and it was about 7-8 minutes into the game. We got scored on, and obviously I hadn't touched the ice yet. I was keeping the bench warm for the rest of the guys. So Flint scored a goal. I think they had 5,500, sold out place. Place was going crazy. My coach was upset, so I got a kick in the rear end. He's like, get out there. So, all right, here we go. My first shift, and the roof's gonna pop off the place. So line up, draws at center ice. We win the draw back to my D partner. Well, he passes it over to me, D to D. Well, I toe pick. Well, here goes Kevin Kerr, picks up the puck at the blue line, who's, I think that year he scored 70-something goals. So things weren't looking good for me. He went in and obviously buried the puck behind the goalie, and for the rest of the game, my seat was back on the bench. So just the ups and downs of this game, and in those early days, I didn't think I was going to play this game a long time. So obviously that was a kind of a low point, but tonight's obviously a high point. So there's a lot of people I want to thank because obviously me standing here it is about me, but it's a lot about the people around me. I've been fortunate and surrounded by so many awesome people, as you've seen in that video. All those teammates of mine and coaches, they're tremendous people. First off, I want to start by thanking my owner, Robin Hurdle, for this fantastic, tremendous honor. I got a phone call 15 years ago, in the summer of 2000, and by then, head coach Doug Shedden. He had just signed on as a first-year head coach here, and he called to recruit me that summer and said, "Hey, Mess, I'd like you to join our team. We're rebuilding a team down in Mississippi. Are you interested in coming down?" He's like, "We're starting from scratch. The team won 9 games the year before." So that was kind of a stumbling block for me, and I talked to my girlfriend at the time, who is now my wife, and I said to her, "What do you think about going down to Mississippi to play hockey?" And she kind of looked at me a little weird. She said, "They got hockey down in Mississippi?" And so we talked it over, and obviously I had a lot of trust in Sheds. He's a phenomenal coach. He had a great track record. Everywhere he went, he had won. So we made the trek for our first year down here, and like I said, over the next 10 years, I played with some unbelievable players, guys that made me better every night. Those bond and friendships I made with those guys. Like I said, some of those guys I haven't seen in 10 plus years. So you make those friendships, and I'll cherish those forever. A couple other people I want to thank, and I'll try to speed this up a little bit. Are the guys behind the scenes. 2 guys that were a big part of my career were Dave Mattice, our equipment manager, and Rick Hanlon, who's back there on the bench hiding. Those 2 guys were, they do so much work behind the scenes, as all equipment managers and trainers do, and they go so unrecognized. But I want to thank those guys for doing everything they could for me to get me on the ice and just to do my job and play hockey. So thanks, guys. I want to thank this other gentleman who I just seen about 5 minutes ago, Mr. Preston Crocker, a longtime RiverKings bus driver. And the reason I want to thank him is it was probably more for my wife, but he drove our team for 10 plus years. He's now retired, and just the friendship and the long bus rides back in the Central Hockey League when we're driving 24 hours one way. It was some long bus rides, and I'd sit up front and talk to Presto, and he did a phenomenal job of keeping us safe on the road. So I know you're up there somewhere, Presto. Thank you. Obviously, our fans. I want to thank our fans for your loyal support over the past 15 years. I've got to meet a lot of our fans, our season ticket holders over the years. I've made a lot of good friends, and I'll always cherish the relationships and the Southern hospitality from all the great people that my family and I have met down here. Thank you. I want to thank my parents. They're up there somewhere. I want to thank them for all the sacrifices they've made for me. As every one of these players out here will agree, the sacrifices your parents make when you're a kid playing hockey, they're great. The early morning practices before school in Canada, where it's a lot colder in the winter, the sacrifices my parents made for me. Taking on the extra jobs to support travel hockey and all that kind of good stuff. I want to thank you guys very much. And last but not least, I want to thank my family, starting with my 3 little girls over here. I just want to thank you girls for obviously being my biggest supporters. You know, getting to see me play towards the end of my career when I wasn't very good. But regardless, when I come home after a win or a loss, you know, seeing your 3 faces was, you know, took away the pain of a loss. So I love all 3 of you. And last but not least, my best friend. We're not going to start this, are we? I want to thank my wife for this, you know, this wonderful journey, the sacrifices she has made, you know, throughout my whole playing career, always putting me ahead of everyone else, and all the sacrifices, and doing all the things for the kids when I couldn't be there when I was on the road. I want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and I love you. That all being said, thank you very much for everyone for being here tonight, and let's get that puck dropped and let's get a game going here. Thank you.
Fans, please direct your attention toward the banners on the south end of the arena as we reveal the newest number in the rafters. Fans, if we can count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, from all of us with the RiverKings, Derek, thank you so much for your time, your service, and commitment to this organization and community. Now let's get to work on those banners on the other side. Thank you very much.